What's going on, guys? Today I'm making a video talking about my wheels and tires on the 7.3. We got 22 by 14 hostile sprockets with some 33-inch Nitto trail grapplers on there. So let's get this 35-degree cold start, and then we'll get into talking about what it's like driving with these every day. As you can see, this setup is very wide, but there's also 2-inch wheel spacers on there, so it sticks out even further. I'll show you guys when I'm driving here. I'll creep forward. The turning radius is very bad until it starts hitting on both the fender and the bumper. Right about here is usually the farthest I go, because as you can see, it's starting to rub right there. If we're going straight, it's all right, but rubs very easy. Rubbing again. So with that, you got to keep in mind, don't take any overly sharp turns. Don't try to go out anywhere too crowded, which is kind of annoying, but it's just the price you got to pay when you want these style wheels. Here we got a better shot of what they look like outside. You can see here, it eats up the paint on the corner of my plastic pretty good. But as long as you're careful, when you start feeling it rub, you just kind of make your turn a little less sharp. Yeah, there's the bare metal on the fender, but you can live with that. I know I've seen guys who will ignore the rub and do it at high speeds, and that will really start creasing up your parts, so you just got to be careful with it. As you can see here, when you're just normally driving though, you can make it around 99% of your turns very easily. It's really only a problem whenever you're in like a really busy area or maybe like a parking lot. Like when you're at low speeds is when you're gonna have trouble. When you're just driving down the street, you'll usually be fine. One thing to keep in mind, I haven't tried it personally, but I've been told that these get very bad traction in the snow. So usually I've been taking them on and off. I'll probably have them off here in the next week, since this is in December and I'm recording this, before we start getting any real snow, because the last thing I need is traction issues. Another thing, just this morning on the way to work, it was raining real hard, and whenever you'd hit the water that's laying in the road in like a pothole or something, or a low spot where the water collects, when that wide tire hits it, if you've ever, I'm assuming all you guys know what hydroplaning feels like. It does the hydroplaning still, obviously, but it's way worse than normal. Like with stock tires, you know, your hydroplane, it'll give it a little just tug on the wheel, but when you got these wide tires on there, it'll jerk the truck around like very violently. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. These aren't the greatest for driving in any conditions other than dry, smooth pavement like I'm on right now. Another thing I forgot to mention, I've got a rough country leveling kit. The truck's a 99, so it still has the leaf springs in the front, and it has the full new springs. It's not none of the spacers or nothing like that. And with them full springs up front, it'll still rub. I believe if you had maybe like a 4-inch lift or bigger, you'd probably be able to get enough clearance from your fender and bumper, or you could hack it up with a Matabo or something and make them fit if you were adamant about no rubbing. But me personally, I'd rather deal with a little rubbing and take my turns a little wider than take this really nice condition truck and start hacking stuff up with the grinder. That's just me personally. Another thing is when you got these wide wheels, like if you have your normal tires like my other set, where the tire sticks out past the rim, this isn't a problem. But with these, the rim and tire are pretty flush. Like if you're street parking, like right here, I'm going through downtown, if you were to be parking up on that street, you can easily hit the edge of your rim right on the curb, and then the finish is just going to be destroyed, and then your rims are basically junk, and there's really nothing you can even do to fix it. So you definitely just have to be super careful all the time when you're driving with these. Everyone loves to complain about these tires and say that they'll ruin all your front end parts. I have my original ball joints with 180,000 on them, so if they go bad, I won't be upset anyway. And on top of that, the rest of my front end's all been rebuilt recently from U-joints, tie rods, drag link, all that stuff, so I really have nothing to worry about. I'm gonna see if this is gonna even want to fit up in here. Obviously with these wheels, it's hard to pick up on camera, but this thing's actually like really dirty. Oh yeah, we still got plenty of room. From inside the cab, it kind of looked like I was gonna be hitting something. I was gonna have to find another car wash, but we'll be all right. Like a glove. Yeah, it's right in the middle of this neighborhood here. So this is one of them scenarios where it's gonna suck when I go to get out of here because there's not really any room to turn. I'm probably gonna have to back out into the street, but it's whatever. Now that we're in here, you could probably see it a little better. It's always hard to pick up the dirt on camera, but she's pretty dirty. So I'm gonna get this thing power washed off, probably just a touchless since I didn't bring a brush, and there's no way I'm gonna use one of those pieces of junk. So I'll just blow all this grime off of here.
It's lit. Just take a look at the drip. You boys don't get fired in this. Roll a dope, yeah, I'm high as a bitch. Wait, it's lit. Get that little bitch a little tip. Now she wanna suck on the dick. She wanna catch all of the drip. Pull up and I'm loading the clip. New bitch, yeah, stay on my hip. Niggas talking, they not with this shit. Catch a body, you might just get hit. But lately been all about drip. New designer, just look at the fit. And I just blew a bag on my bitch. You got clout, but you don't got the drip. You get money, that's some type of myth. I can blind you, bitch, look at the wrist. For that bag and I might take a risk. Don't get crushed cause you care about a bitch. Pass the Henny, I'm trying to get lit. Trying to get out my body and shit.
Yeah, don't power wash your exhaust. That was a mess, but we still have enough room to turn around here. No problem, even with the big wheels. So that's my take on some wide wheels. Figured I'd take you guys along. It's a nice day out, getting it cleaned up. I think it's almost 40 now. It was like 30 something when I started recording. So anyway, that's my talk about 22x14s on my 7.3. So I'll see you guys in the next video.